Old heads, welcome back. I'm Dante, your host, of course, along with my brothers in debate, Greg and Jerry.
What up?
What it do, my boy?
What up?
Beautiful Sunday evening. What it do?
It's been 7 days, 23 hours, and 42 minutes.
All you button hitters.
Has convened.
You already know how the week treats.
No excuses. Play like a champion. You gotta let me get my shit off, Dante. You be fucking up with that shit.
You gotta get to it, bro.
Get it right.
Gotta get to it, bro. You taking too long.
No excuses. Play like a champion. That's
like these champions right here. Talking about these champions.
What champion? When the last time y'all won a championship? Remind me
when last time y'all went to a championship game.
I don't care nothing about that. When did you win one?
Last time y'all went to one.
I didn't say play like a runner-up champion or play like a pretend champion. I said play like a champion.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
In order to play like a champion, you got to put yourself in position to be a champion.
Hey,
when was the last time y'all put yourself in position to be a champion?
Listen, I don't care nothing about all that.
I'm gonna start.
I got on Alabama right now, sir.
Why play like a champion?
I ain't wearing
Why play like
shit.
a champion when you can be a champion? You see it right there all over. Ain't nothing but champions. Ain't nothing but goats over here.
Hey, world, listen.
These on the wall behind you, boy.
These
ain't nothing but champions on this.
49er fans. They is in there. They in our group chat already. Got disclaimers for this season. They talking about why play like a champion and rubbing that bullshit.
Ain't nothing but champions on this wall behind me. What the heck you talking about? Ain't nothing but champions on this wall. Nothing but.
Now, yeah, y'all won a champion in 1994. I got champions on my wall. Muhammad Ali, Bama, of course. The title time, Dallas. They champions 5 times. So what? What you talking about?
Anyway.
Get on with the show, man. Get on with the goddamn. Y'all done pissed me off already with the bullshit.
Hey, but for all y'all out there, y'all know what it is, man. No press passes, no scripts. We just them old heads up in here. We say what the hell we want to say about sports the way we want to talk it. You know what I'm saying? But we continuing today. Before we do that, though, see, G, you about to let me forget again, G.
I wouldn't.
Tell the people to hit that like and subscribe button. And I said hit just then. See, I'm fucking up all the way around. Smash that like and subscribe button. No,
thumbs up, baby.
You button smashers.
So we can roll on towards this 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And thank you to everybody that's already subscribed. But y'all already know what we're doing. You know, we're continuing with the series of the greatest programs in college football history since
1980.
1980. You already know it.
Late.
Right. And we are up to the Miami Hurricanes, which I wasn't shocked that they were this high on the list. In those 80s, 90s, yeah. You already know what it was. You know what I'm saying? You already
put your U's up, man.
Fuck them. I'm a Florida State fan. I wish the hell I would do that bullshit.
Use up.
I wish the hell I would do that bullshit. I don't care. You know, I always, man, but I know it's out of order, man, but I got to go and start there. I'm a Florida State fan, so full disclosure. I don't like the Miami Hurricanes. Never have, never will. Hate them more than I hate the Florida Gators. You know what I'm saying?
Miami fans, check in. Check in now.
Yeah, check in. I don't like y'all asses either. You know what I'm saying? I don't like them. My memories of that goddamn team is nothing but fucking wide right. That's it. That's all I remember. That's all I think about when I think about Miami. Nothing else. I hate them. Well, that and the damn Catholics versus convicts. I think in that moment, you know what I'm saying, we all, I ain't gonna say all, most black people, maybe not Mark Lewis, shout out Mark Lewis, we're rooting for the Miami Hurricanes.
That's Matt. I don't know if Mark was with Notre Dame. That's his brother.
No, I think Mark.
I know for a fact Matt is a Notre Dame fan.
Okay. Oh, I thought
you know about Mark. I think Mark Mark
was Notre Dame.
No.
Notre Dame and the Bears, right?
Man, this is not about the Lewis brothers, okay? But yeah,
it's about Catholics versus convicts, and my memory of the Hurricanes. That's what comes to mind when I think of the Hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, even though I hated Miami, I did root for them against Notre Dame. That was the only time
back in them days. I did not hate Miami. I mean, I don't hate them now. Of course, you know,
I did.
Alabama owned their ass. Of course, you know that. But no, I didn't hate Miami at all. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
I actually had bought me a Miami T-shirt back in the day because they was hot. They was hot back in the 89, 90, 91. They was the hot team. You know what I'm saying? They was like Georgetown. You know, everybody, you know, in my neighborhood had a Georgetown or Miami Hurricane, and then of course UNLV came next. You know what I'm saying? Back in those days,
a universal team. You know what I'm saying?
One of those
Unless
teams.
you were a fan like me of a direct rival of theirs,
right? Like Bama is now.
No, they not.
Yeah, they are. Roll Tide.
Jerry, any memories of the Canes before we move on?
Well, y'all kind of went into what my memories were. I was going to mention the paraphernalia that started popping up when they were winning championships. You had, you know, later in the 90s, that's when the starter jackets or whatever kicked off. But
damn,
you know, people
just realized I lied. I did have a goddamn Miami jacket.
So see,
I fucking lied.
So you know,
Flo, you a Florida State fan? Never would I put on an Auburn jersey or an Auburn hat or an Auburn sign.
That motherfucker was right though, dog.
But their paraphernalia was popping up everywhere, you know, from jerseys, you know, Michael Irvin's ugly ass number, 47. That stuff was popping up everywhere. To go to another memory would be, you know, just the dancing and all the celebrating that they did when they scored and made hits. It was
no doubt.
I remember
came out with the camouflage suits. You know, they were rebels. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, you know, when you were from that hood, you from the hood in the black community, you appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? They weren't clean and buttoned up like
no suits, right?
It was like the following of the Raiders, like the Pistons following the Raiders. They picked up they picked up that celebrating and embracing that bad boy image, so to speak. That's what I remember. I just remember it just took so long from scoring a touchdown to get to the sideline to actually get to the field goal. It took so long with all the shit they were doing.
Who was the guy that Randall Hill when he was doing that? He did that little.
They had a bunch of stuff. They had a bunch of stuff going on.
Hey, but guess who quieted that shit down? 1992 championship game, baby. Alabama. When goddamn George T went and stripped that dude, Lamar Thomas was talking all that shit at New Orleans at New Orleans at night, the night before. They was talking much shit till Bama came and put a mud hole in them bitches.
I would say it was the rolling in and out of the coaches for whatever reasons is the thing that killed them. That's what I would say. You know, when Jimmy left, and then you had Erickson with all the issues with the squad. I would say that's what did it. But that's just me.
No. 92 pretty much put some water on all that shit. They had a resurgence back late in the late 90s, but into the early 2000s. But it was big. Hey, sorry, Miami fans of college football, Bama have to get a mention every one of these episodes. It's just
they don't have to. He chooses.
We are the greatest program of all time. So
we haven't determined that yet. So
it's been determined. We already put the rankings out, sir.
It's not so we're not trying to hear that.
Not a surprise. Okay.
We are not trying to hear
Miami is number
3.
So of course they played in
my hurricanes, dry, you hurricanes, keep right on going up and scoring. My hurricanes, dry on
why does it sound like you said my meat over there?
Hey, I fight. Yeah. Let's go.
course,
Oh, I got to get that
of course,
in.
they did their fighting at the Orange Bowl until 2007. Unlike that ragged ass Hard Rock Cafe they play in now, the Orange Bowl was actually iconic. You know what I'm saying? So definitely was iconic. You know what I'm saying? G, we need their bona fides. Why are they number 3, bruh?
Let's go. Let's go. Of course, they are.
It's 1980.
It's 1980. All of these criteria were put in place so that we could have a non-biased opinion as far as who are the greatest 12 teams since 1980. So out of the 12 teams, and of course, out of the teams that were even qualified, because we had a list of about 20 teams, out of the top 12, Miami was second in national championships. They had a total of 5 national championships, in which they won those in 1983, 1987, 1989, 1991, and 2001. So all of their titles pretty much have come since 1980 anyway. They have a total of 9 conference championships. They have a total of 2 Heisman Trophy winners in Gino Testaverde and Vinnie Testaverde. More about them a little later. They have a total of 375 victories, a total of 256 players drafted in the NFL since 1980, which is number 2 for our most drafted NFL players since 1980 out of the 12 programs that made this list or this made the roster. And then they had a total of 68 total weeks at AP number 1. Again, Miami is ranked number 3. So to go back through it with our playoff setup, we would have the number 6 Oklahoma Sooners going against the number 12 Florida Gators. We would have, I'm sorry, I said 6, number 5 versus number 12. Then we would have the number 6 USC Trojans going up against the number 11 LSU Tigers. Then we have the number 7 Michigan Wolverines going up against 10 Clemson Tigers. Then we would have the number 8 Nebraska Cornhuskers going up against number 9 Georgia Bulldogs. Did I say that right? Did I get all that right? I got to put this list up, man. I keep messing myself up with these numbers. But anyway, so the top 4 teams, the 2 that are on the list so far, number 4, Ohio State, number 3, Miami, they would get the bye in this playoff, in this hypothetical playoff scenario.
All right.
On to Miami.
Let's get into it.
They get it.
Head coach. Since 1980, greatest Miami head coach. And they've had a lot of them. I mean, a lot.
I had Dennis Erickson, and those were the top 2 that came off my mind: Dennis Erickson and Butch Davis. And I didn't even factor in the fact that I just assumed, just off the top without looking at it, that Butch Davis was the one that title that Larry Coker won. We're gonna get at the Butch Davis anyway, but Jimmy Johnson was the guy. I'm giving it to Butch Davis.
Giving away titles now.
I'm giving away that title. That was Butch Davis' titles. The same way, who was that? Barry Switzer got one of Jimmy Johnson's titles in the Super Bowl, one of Jimmy Johnson's Super Bowl. So, but it's Jimmy Johnson for the consensus, right? Everybody went with Jimmy Johnson?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Jimmy Johnson is, to me, is the guy that really kind of built that foundation and playing style. He had those guys up for the challenge.
You got to give Snellenberger some credit.
Yeah, Snellenberger is who built
everybody. He really got it going. The whole swagger in Miami going on.
Yeah,
they give Jimmy a lot of credit because he kind of finished it off and took it to another level. But it was really Snellenberger. So
Snellenberger, he raised that program out the dead.
Yeah, from the dead. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that feeling of invincibility or dominance.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That came with Jimmy Johnson.
Oh yeah, he took it to another level. That's why he's the coach. You know what I'm saying? But Snellenberger, shout out to him for really getting it started. You know what I'm saying? But
shout out
Jimmy Johnson, best Miami coach since 1980. He will be coaching this team. QB. We had a little discussion on this one. I think Jerry, you had some
Well,
this one was interesting. This one was interesting. This was an interesting discussion because
we ended up going with Ken Dorsey, but they had some bona fide quarterbacks with the accolades as well as some of the numbers that you will want in a quarterback that's going to lead this particular team when we're talking about Gino Testaverde, Heisman Trophy winner, and Vinnie Testaverde. I would have gone with one of the Heisman Trophy winners, especially with my partners here on this here particular channel will tell you that Ken Dorsey had a weaker arm than the two, but his numbers are there. But when I hear stuff like that, I would think, why would I want a quarterback with a weak arm? But that's neither here nor there. They went with Ken Dorsey.
On this team, he'll be able to do the same thing he did in real life. He's got a bunch of playmakers. All he has to do is
except throw deep.
He
throw deep. That was not. That was not it. It was the drive.
We're not gonna let you get away with that. He threw the ball deep.
He was a deep ball thrower. Stop it.
Yeah,
you don't get 9,565 yards without throwing deep passes. Stop.
Miami threw the ball deep a lot, so that's not true at all.
So would y'all say that? Be careful, Miami Nation out there, Hurricane Nation.
The numbers.
Would y'all say that Ken Dorsey was the most talented of the quarterback group?
I would say he's one of the most accomplished.
One of the most accomplished.
When you look at everything.
Then when you're talking about
he's one of the most accomplished without a Heisman.
Let me say this. Where was he at in the Heisman finalists? He was in the Heisman finalists twice.
And he did win the Maxwell. So what are we talking about?
Finalists and
Heisman Trophy winning is good, but when you get to the championship game and you throw 5 picks, Vinnie Testaverde, and then you completely ass Gino Testaverde, and with 3 picks and a couple more boneheaded plays, including lining up behind your own center because the defense was smashing that ass.
Crazy, G. He been talking about winning a lot over these weeks, but the 34 straight wins ain't came out his mouth yet.
Right.
His numbers. I said that he has the numbers. I said that.
You said the numbers with him not being able to throw deep passes, but his yards per completion was 14.3.
Right.
Vinnie Testaverde was right there at 14.7, and Gino Testaverde was 13.9. So there's not a whole lot of difference.
I was not the person that said he had a weak arm. That was you two gentlemen. You two gentlemen said that he had the weaker arm.
The discussion was
you're the one trying to weaponize it against him, though. So come on now.
Having the weak, I don't have to hit a button to weaponize weaker arm.
That's not what was discussed in college. That was what was his draft issue was. Him having a weak arm.
Right.
That was the reason why he didn't make it in the NFL. And you, Mr. The NFL shouldn't matter. Dante, you too. The NFL shouldn't matter. That argument is null and void.
It don't.
You
gotta take a pot shot at me.
The NFL cannot matter. The NFL can't matter in this discussion other than
why bring it up? Why bring up the weak arm?
Did they get drafted? I'll even give you where they were drafted. But as far as their play, we can't consider none of that shit on here when we talk about their college play. We can't do it.
Consider how they played in the championship game.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Can you consider how they played in the national championship game? Because all 3 played in national championship.
That was one game. Y'all knocked both of the Heisman winning quarterbacks for one game.
Jerry.
But okay,
I knocked him because he got way better stats than them. That's why I gave it to him.
Well,
that was part
and he won 34 games in a row as a starting quarterback.
That was part of my
decision. That is impressive.
And he won a Maxwell Award.
That was part of my decision. It was all inclusive.
Right. When you add
going to a resort, it's all inclusive, baby.
I would want one of those big strong quarterbacks, lead my team if I was the Miami Hurricanes.
But when it comes to playing the best team, best of the best, you don't want your quarterback throwing 5 interceptions either.
Miami Hurricane fans. Let us know. So if we arguing about it, I'm sure y'all gonna argue about it. Let us know in the comments. Did we get it right? Ken Dorsey is your quarterback in this playoff format.
I'm not even a man.
Maybe you think it should be Bernie Kosar. Let us know.
I'm not even a Miami fan, but the answer's gonna be hell no. I already know. I wish we could have got Cody, but I ain't hear back from him. But Cody would have definitely told us who. In fact, I'm gonna text him while we doing the show. Go ahead.
On to the running back room. They got it. G.
Great room here. This is a deep room. This is one of the deepest running back rooms you could possibly ever find out of any college, especially the ones on our list.
A lot of options. They had a lot of options.
A lot of them. Willis McGahee. Well, we went with Willis McGahee and Edgerrin James.
Sir.
But you could have went with Frank Gore. You could have went with Clint Portis.
And you know it was hard for me to leave Frank Gore off. But we can't talk about the pros. It's not about the pros. Even though some of these dudes had great pro career. That's the thing. I know we're not talking about the pros, but man, they translated, dude. Their running backs translated to the pros. You know what I'm saying? I know we're not really not considering that for this, but even if you look at Duke Johnson, he had a nice little career. They running backs did translate to the pros. You know what I'm saying? But we did go with McGahee and Edgerrin James, and we didn't have too much argument about that one. I don't think, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I wouldn't have been mad if
I had
Portis.
Clint.
Yeah, G, you did say Portis.
I wouldn't have been upset with Portis being one of the backs. In fact, when I started on the running back group, I had Portis in there first before McGahee.
And this is something we haven't done.
I almost went with Gore because he did what he did and had 2 ACL tears. So it's like, damn, had he not gotten injured, he easily in the top.
Oh, that was Willis McGahee had the ACL.
I thought Gore had 2 in college too, though, or at least one.
I don't think Gore did. Gore did.
McGahee had the ugly one in the championship game.
Yeah.
I remember that one. He had that ugly one in that championship game, but I thought Gore had one too early on. Maybe I'm wrong though, but I definitely wanted to consider Gore as a Niner fan, but couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
And this is something that we have. Of course, y'all some homers in that aspect, but this is something we hadn't done in a couple episodes. So I want to remind everybody the list consists of a quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a tight end, of course, your 2 old tackles, your 2 guards in the center, and then a kick return on offense. All except Nebraska, which we changed that to a fullback because in their heyday, when they were winning, their fullback was one of their most important weapons.
Right.
Then, of course, on defense, we have 3 linebackers, 2 safeties, a strong safety and a free safety, 3 cornerbacks, or what we call 2 cornerbacks and a nickel back or star position. Then we have, of course, 2 DNs, 2 D tackles, and a kicker, and the head coach. Should have done it earlier, but let's carry on with the wide receivers. Who you got? Jerry Wren as our wide receiver, sir.
Wide out.
Gore did hurt his ACL in Miami, 2002. I thought I remembered that.
Gore. Wide outs: Reggie Wayne, Michael Irvin, and Andre Johnson.
We did have a discussion here, Miami fans, so let's get into it.
Yeah, discussion.
I'm probably saying Santana Moss like Jerry was. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely tried to get Santana Moss onto this list. The argument basically ends up being Andre Johnson was a better receiver, although he did not have the numbers to back that up. We all know what Andre Johnson's abilities were when he played in college. And we saw it. I just felt like Santana Moss did more in Miami when he played.
For our side of it, our thing was with Santana, yes. Was he a overall playmaker? Absolutely. But at the wide receiver position, Miami fans, who would you rather have as your wide receiver on the outside? Was the way we looked at it. You know what I'm saying? I know I would rather have Andre Johnson. Give me the bigger guy who also has great speed. Give me that all day over Santana Moss.
Absolutely. I think a lot of
a slot receiver on the team. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Again, because I don't go by just the stats. It's a combination of all those things. You know what I'm saying? So having good stats does matter. But when you factor in the fact that Santana Moss pretty much played about 4 seasons, Andre Johnson played about 2.5, maybe. Like Dante said, Andre Johnson just had a better receiving, he had better receiving numbers. And if you look at their best year. So I looked at it that way, and I looked at it who was the most impactful and the most dynamic wide receiver. And of not wide receiver, kick returner, and a specialist that does reverses and all that. Santana was dynamic. Right, definitely honorable mention, but Andre Johnson for me.
A Percy Harvin, if you will. That should hit home for you, Jerry.
If we could for a second go back to the QBs, and I sent a message to the only Miami Hurricanes fan that I know as of recent for the quarterback position. His choice would have been Gino Testaverde, not Dorsey. But that's neither here nor there. Like I told you, I knew it would be hell no. I knew it would be hell wrong. But it's all good.
All right, Gino Testaverde, that's from a Miami fan, as Jerry knows. So Gino Testaverde, Miami fans out there, again, let us know in the comments whether we got that wrong or not. I think we got it right, but that's just my opinion. All right, tight end.
Kellen Winslow.
Jr.
Yeah, Kellen Winslow.
Greg,
I know Miami fans will not like this because I'm pretty sure they felt like me that Jerry Mishaki was a better tight end, better blocker, stronger, better hands. Kellen got the numbers. Of course, he won the Mackey, but
just throw that in there. Huh? Of course, he won the Mackey. Just throw it in there. Of course, he won the Mackey. Okay.
Yeah, he won the Mackey. Yeah.
You know how them LeBron fans don't like all the facts. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do.
Again, this was a situation for me. It was a situation for me that, at that point in time, and they played back to back. Jerry Mishaki played, and then Kellen Winslow played after him. But I think the offense was more. It was more wide open. You know what I'm saying? He was a force, to be sure. So I ain't got a problem with Kellen Winslow. I had him as an honorable mention, but yeah, we go with Kellen Winslow for sure.
Liked him a whole lot more before he started raping old women, but hey, that's neither.
Damn.
Hold on now. He raped the old.
That's neither here nor there. And I think I'm on solid ground saying because he's been convicted and everything. So he in prison.
Man, we can't be putting convicted molesters and rapists on the squad, man. That got to count for something.
That's what I thought y'all knew about that, dog.
I knew he got in trouble, but I thought it was for drugs or some shit.
He tried to, from what I read, he tried to blame it like on CTE or whatever. He raped like she was like a homeless woman or whatever, and he raped her. He said CTE made him act crazy or whatever. But
I don't remember none of that. But
he in prison.
Says
that's crazy.
58-year-old homeless woman in San Diego. Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, man, we got to get him off of there, man. Get him out of here, man. Can't be on this roster, man. Get him out of here, man.
Hey,
man, come on, man. Fellas.
Back in 2024.
We're going to get protested.
Back in 2024, he was trying to get his sentence reduced in 2024 September. Right? Wow. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that.
Y'all ain't seen that day. Did y'all go to the Dave Chappelle Chris Rock concert here in Miami? I mean, in Birmingham.
I did, yeah.
You was there?
Yeah, I was.
Right.
Right, yeah. And there was another, I think when the case where it was another woman also said he raped her, 54-year hitchhiker or whatever, man. The dude was wild. He was wilding out, dog. That whole summer, I think he was.
I remember when he got all that flack for saying he's a soldier. That shit pissed me off. Like right there when he's like, I'm a soldier, and he got all that flack.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah.
So sometimes they do too much. Now this rape got to be enough to get him off the list, dog. This ain't.
I don't know why I didn't bring it up earlier, but I know why I didn't, because I thought y'all knew. So I was like, okay, they don't want to consider that, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that about that. I really don't.
Oh yeah, I think he ended up getting, I want to say 14 or 15 years, I think, something like that. Yeah, so yeah, he got like a 14-year sentence. He gonna be in there a while. You know what I'm saying? So, but
no. This was, hey, bro, I'm reading. Pleaded guilty to the rape of an unconscious teen and sexual battery on a 54-year-old hitchhiker.
That's crazy.
Wild
So
stuff.
he didn't rape the homeless woman. He beat her.
No, that's a different one. No, that was the woman he raped was like 58. That's another. I read about that too. But yeah, he raped like a 58-year-old homeless
I
woman.
want to put this
Yeah, I told you he was wilding out, man. He was saying something about
there.
it with CT.
Hey, bruh.
Yeah,
I wasn't aware.
yeah, it was crazy, Chief. I thought y'all knew. I would
Hey,
have.
dog, man. We
Let's
got
get
to
him
put
off.
Jeremy Shockey on here, man.
Let's get him off the list.
Then we got to push.
Let's get him off the list.
I want to take him off for real.
Let's get him off the list, dog.
Nah, man.
Let's get him off the list, dog.
Hey, you been outvoted, dog. He got to go.
Really, man.
He gotta go.
We said we keeping this on the football field, dog. This is
He
about.
he gotta go.
He got to go.
He gotta go.
He got to go. He got to go, man.
He gotta go, Dante. He got to go.
He performed a lewd act in front of a 77-year-old woman at a gym.
He wilded.
Freak ass nigga. Freak ass nigga. Get
While
this
holding
dude out of
his
here, man.
modern ankle
He
bracelet.
wilded, man. No, Dante got to go, man.
Freak ass nigga using 69 God. Shout out K-Dot.
Oh man, okay. So look like the old heads have spoken. Look like Shockey making the team. You know
We're going with Jeremy Shockey at tight end. He was a weapon.
Man, y'all took the man's spot based on
after
that. This was his Miami career, man.
Man, I would have been all right with the drugs and the drug possession and, you know what I'm saying, maybe a burglary or something like that. But rape, man, rape.
Yeah. I don't remember any of the trouble. I don't remember none of this.
I never heard that. I never heard that.
This stuff was all in the news, man.
If I had remembered this or if I knew this, I wouldn't have even considered it. It would have been Jeremy Shockey from the gate. I would have been talking about
my bad, Winslow. I brought it up and got you booted off the team.
Yeah, you got to go, dog. That's how it would be in real life.
My bad.
We took Lawrence Phillips off the team. The murderer in Florida, he ain't on the team.
Gotta go.
He probably had.
Yeah, we did. He gotta go, man. That's
hey, my bad, Winslow Jr.
but Jeremy Shockey was just as deserving. Definitely a weapon at tight end, whether you're putting them on the line or putting them out wide. He had the speed, the strength. And he was a big playmaker. He only had 10 touchdowns as a tight end and 800 and some yards. But yeah, he was definitely a great tight end.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay,
for sure.
Yeah. All right,
man, that killed me right there. Damn,
man, I thought y'all knew. I didn't
know. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
All right, offensive tackle.
Leon Searcy and Brian
Mount McKinney.
Yeah,
Mount McKinney.
Didn't he pass too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Yeah, we didn't have any debate on that. Those two.
Those two were pretty easy.
Yeah, those are probably their best two. Their best two players. Or did well, we'll wait till we finish the line first.
All right, guards.
Took us a while to get through the guards. We ended up with Vernon Carey and Richard Mercier. I think that's how I was supposed to say that. Richard Mercier. What were the people we were debating though? Was
with their guards? None of them had a lot of accolades.
Right.
That's why that discussion took us.
Oh, and we done put somebody in the ground that ain't even passed, man. We can't. Hey, man, can't be. Hey, who you was thinking about? I know you didn't just come out.
I was thinking about Corey Stringer.
Okay, that's what I thought when you said it, and that.
Yeah. So
I think
McKinney. McKinney, we didn't mean to kill you off, bro.
Yeah. We didn't apologize, sir. We apologize.
We didn't mean to kill you off, sir. It was because it's the Vikings saying it was the Vikings. So that's what made me. That's why.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I knew it was some Viking, but yeah, it was Corey Stringer at practice. Yeah, I remember. Guard. Who do we say? Mercier.
Richard Mercier and Vernon Carey.
He get more French every time we say his name, and he get
Mercier.
Hey, my name Dante.
It then went from Mercer to Mercier to Mercier.
Yeah, bro. My name
I think
Dante, bro.
I
That's
think
how I pronounce it, bro.
I think it's Mercier.
I think it's Mercier, bro.
With Mercier, it rolls off the tongue correctly.
Pause. God damn, pause.
Are we pausing on that, man? We can't pause every
Man,
goddamn.
pause is getting on my nerves just overall.
We finna have to cancel pause, man. We finna have to
Yeah,
cancel pause.
I mean, being a whole head, bro, it's really getting on my nerves, bro. I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Every damn time you say something, my nephew, Paul, like, God damn, nephew. Bro, he said that shit to me about 6 times, bro.
I got a
I didn't
podcast.
have a conversation with your ass, bro.
I got a podcast I watch with these two New York cats that do a lot of basketball podcasting, and it's everything they get into is Paul, so that's just where it come from, man. It's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Rolling off the tongue is crazy, yo.
Man, where we at? I lost my whole place.
Center, we on the Remington Award winning center.
Oh yeah, center.
Brett Rumberg.
Yeah. No discussion.
Mr. Brett Rumberg.
No discussion around that one at all, for real. He had the accolades and everything. So
yeah, so the front, so the blind side and the front side are protected, and then they have a Remington Award winner at center.
Right.
That's a decent line. Decent line.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And the last piece of that, what do we do the returner with them as well?
Yes, the returner would be.
This is easy.
No doubt about it.
Hall of Famer himself.
Devin Hester.
You know, that did not play into this, people. NFL has nothing to do with it. I just wanted to shout him out because he got in. That's all.
First team All-American in 2004.
Yeah.
Dual specialist.
Yeah, easy choice for that. Like I said, if it weren't for him, Santana, you might have made the team if it were not for Devin Hester.
Speed.
Yeah, Santana, you might have got on the team had it not been for him, but
that's crazy. That's crazy that you can be that dominant though. Like we never seen it. Have we ever seen anybody like Devin Hester? Like really, if you kick it to him, 9 times out of 10, if you let him touch it on the kickoff, he get into the house.
I think if Dion had done it all the time, we would have thought about him punt returning like that. But no, nobody else. No. I mean,
do y'all think it's a skill in it? Or is it?
I mean, it's a combination of skills,
instincts. You know what I'm saying?
Fearlessness.
Yeah, fearlessness, instincts. Of course, the speed and agility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But because there's been some good ones. Metcalf was good. You know what I'm saying? It's been some ones where you like, oh, your boy in KC.
The human joystick.
Yeah, Dante Hall. You know what I'm saying? So it's been some ones. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all leaving out David Palmer, Papa Cherry himself. David Palmer taking them things to the house. He had probably half of his took back when he was at Bama. But that boy was getting to the crib.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some skill involved in it.
We're going to talk about David Palmer in about 2 weeks, sir. Hey, never fret, my friend. Never fret, my friend.
I already told you, if David Palmer don't make the team, throw your whole list away. But anyway.
Get ready to throw it away then.
Oh, yours? You don't mind.
No, he said if Palmer don't make the team. Hell,
he don't make the team, throw it away.
Hey, we ain't giving away nothing. He might.
All right, so let's go back through this
run
offense.
It down, though, G.
All right, the head coach, Jimmy Johnson. Quarterback, Ken Dorsey. Running back, Edgerrin James. Running back, Willis McGahee. Wide receiver, Andre Johnson. Wide receiver, Michael Irvin. Wide receiver, Reggie Wayne. Tight end, Jeremy Shockey, over the rapist. Offensive tackles, Leon Searcy and Brian McKinney. Guards, Vernon Carey and Richard Mercier.
Mercier, sir.
Mercier.
Need to change the man name again. That's 4 different names, boy.
Richard M. We just don't call him Richard M. Center, Brett Rumberg, and kick returner, Devin Hester. All right, fellas, out of these positions, which position group holds the most weight for you on this squad, on this Miami squad?
Man, It probably would have been the quarterback position if we had a Heisman Trophy runner pulling the trigger, but we don't.
It wouldn't have been him.
So
running backs for me.
I gotta go receivers.
I gotta go receivers.
I
don't know, man. It's a tie between the running backs and wide receivers.
I got a lot of respect for. I mean, Andre Johnson was great or good, whatever you want to call it. But I got a lot of respect at Miami for Reggie Wayne and Michael Irvin. Like they got it done. Like they caught touchdowns.
I got just as much for Edgerrin James and old boy. So nah.
If we look at it, Edgerrin James, I'm just gonna do the, you know what I'm saying, like separating the class. You know what I'm saying? And granted, Willis McGahee get a lot of respect. He was dynamic in the years that he played. Of course, he got injured. But when we look at the top of the line, top of the tier, we got Edgerrin James here probably as a 1. And I got Willis McGahee as a 3 as far as talent at running back and production. Now, I'm not saying McGahee ain't talented, but Edgerrin James was one. He was one of the best running backs I've ever seen in college, period.
6 yards.
Wide receivers. There are no 3 better wide receivers you could possibly put together as far as being able to playmaking, speed, and hands. Like they all one.
Right.
Wide receiver, man.
Do you realize in 2002, Willis McGahee averaged 6.2 yards a carry?
That's dope.
He was great, man. I'm not taking nothing from Willis McGahee.
But he wasn't better than Edgerrin James.
No, I'm not saying he was.
He wasn't close to Edgerrin James. Edgerrin James was that man. I just remember that dude. 97, 98.
28 touchdowns.
Grilled out.
Man.
Grilled out, man.
Grilled out there.
And add another 355 yards receiving. Man, you better put some respect on McGahee.
All goals coming out.
Respect for McGahee.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying. Now getting the wide receivers nice, you know what I'm saying? They nice. And Edgerrin James, let's see, his best year, 242 carries, 1,416 yards, 17 touchdowns. Man, Willis McGahee was that deal at Miami.
It's a good squad. It's a good unit. Good offensive unit.
Now, offensively, they're a problem, you know what I'm saying? The weak link to me probably is the QB, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God. He didn't just sauce it up.
But
oh, wow.
But I mean, every one of these offenses has a weak link. That doesn't mean he's not good. That just means he's on this team, he's the weak link. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, he don't have to do much. You know what I'm saying? Get him the ball. That's all you got to do. If you get these playmakers the ball, this team is going to be a winning squad. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all cut y'all throw so bad on this QB position, boy, I tell you.
All right, let's move on to this defense, man. Defensive end. Shout out Ted Hendricks. You know what I'm saying? But, of course, you didn't play after 1980. So, not on this team. You know what I'm saying? So, defensive end. Which one of y'all going to rank?
We got Daniel Stubbs and Greg Marks.
Yeah, Stubbs.
I know a lot of people out there probably saying who? Miami fans, not so much.
Yeah, not so much. Stubbs still the career leader in sacks, I think, with 39.5. So, yeah.
Their defensive ends are getting to the quarterback, getting to the QB. You got Stubbs with
39.5,
like Dante mentioned.
Body bad.
And then we got Mark at 34.5 sacks. So they get into the QB.
Sack artists on the outside, you know what I'm saying? They
meet me at the QB.
Right. They definitely going to be disruptive up front because you got them D tackles. Greg, who you got?
Warran Sapp and Jerome Brown. Y'all remember that commercial back in the day with your boy, what's your boy from played on Martin? Tracy Morgan, when he was doing it, when the NFL 2K was just starting out, and he was in there with Warran Sapp. He was like, Warran Sapp, you don't play football. Tracy Morgan was like, every day I do. Every day I do.
I don't remember that.
Man, go back and watch that commercial, man. He had on them little bit ass shorts and them high socks, high colored socks.
Are y'all participating in the Madden this year?
Because I don't play.
In the what?
Y'all gonna participate in the Madden purchasing this year?
Ah, man.
Already did it.
I gotta get the PS.
Already.
I'm thinking about getting the PS5 and getting it.
I already did it. You know what I'm saying? I already did it. And they really
I'm
had
thinking about
time to
finally
break
getting the
it.
PS5.
By that time, man, but while we on this subject, since you brought up video game, bro, I was looking online. Do you know they have damn majors for that shit now for esports?
Yes, sir.
Young
Yes,
man
sir.
going to Montevallo on scholarship.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Esports
Yes,
scholarship.
sir. Yes, sir. That would be my young
Play
cousin.
video games or to make them?
I think, man, I
Oh,
think
it's playing.
sports. I think it's to
Playing.
play them, the esports, where
Playing.
I guess training you to be a professional esports player.
Yeah. That would be my young cousin who got the
Oh,
first.
what?
Ever, yeah, that's my cousin. He got his first. He has the first esports scholarship in Birmingham.
Yeah,
In the
I
city,
saw that
city
online.
of,
I was like, wow, that's incredible
yeah.
that's come that far. What the hell was that back when I was going to school? I could have done that, dog.
It. Trust me, it was started. It was starting up in the late '90s. It was starting to go toward that. You had a bunch of
You
leagues that
won't
were
sit down
popping
and
up.
watch folks play video games. You just get on YouTube and watch folks
The
play.
whole
Ain't no way.
the whole Twitch app and site is that, people watching other people play video games. People compete, they gamble, the whole nine. So
Crazy.
it's a huge industry, just like I mentioned on the page. It's almost a $200 billion industry. You're talking like $187 billion into that particular industry, and it's big. You got
Top
they
player.
do teams.
Would you like to guess how much he earned last year? The top esports player in the world.
What you got?
Oh, north of $1 million, I know.
$7.18 million.
And every time I think about this particular thing, I just think about how much we used to play and get on it, but it just wasn't. We still had lives to
Didn't
get
think
to.
that you could. Had we been knowing that, hey, this could turn into billions of dollars, boy.
Right.
Talk about not unproductive days.
And
All
then think about all the people that want to downcast you for still being on the sticks. You know what I'm saying? You got your girlfriends and your wives that couldn't stand you on the sticks or whatever.
I could have been a Tecmo legend.
Hey, I got a guy that's like family to me. He still got a crew. They still get together and play Tecmo Bowl tournaments and all that type of stuff. They still do that. Yeah.
All
Back
right,
to this list, though.
Yeah, back to it, brother. Get the linebacker, man.
We said Warren Sapp and Jerome Brown, right? All right, everybody good. Linebackers. Let's go, Dante. Break us out something.
All right, we went with Ray Lewis, of course, the easy
Killer
one.
Ray.
Mr. Morgan and Mr. Vilma. And now we have a little bit of discussion here, not much. I think we were all with Morgan and Ray. I think, Jerry, you had a little consternation about your boy Vilma. Who else were you thinking?
What was my name? My man, Barrow.
Michael Barrow. Rohan Marley.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that was the only other player.
Okay.
Shout out though, you can't forget.
But you can't get past. You can't go wrong with these dudes. Vilma has always been known as a tackling machine.
Yeah, they had a lot of them. John Beeson, they had a lot of them, man. Darren Smith,
Jesse Armstead.
They had a lot of dudes, man.
The Rock.
Get your ass sacked. Get your ass sacked.
Talking about overall greatness, maybe. The greatest players out of there, just overall in any industry, maybe so. You know what I'm saying? But not this.
Hey, the Rock was a motherfucker, man. It's one of my favorite wrestlers out of this new generation, man.
Yeah, I just knew it.
It's gotta be Ric Flair at 1, The Rock number 2 for me.
2.
That's the Rose number 3.
Time?
All time. Hulk Hogan off.
Rock ain't number 2 all time, dog. No.
Man, the most entertaining wrestler ever is The Rock. You can't.
Oh, you just talking about pure entertainment.
I miss that dude whole career. I was so far away from wrestling out by then.
For me, it's about not so much that, but who I wanted to watch. He would be down the list for me. He wouldn't be too.
y'all didn't watch. You didn't watch The Rock.
I did.
The Rock
I
was
did.
electrifying. He
I
actually brought me back to
I
wrestling.
know this is not an individual, but
watching.
I'd rather watch the Road Warriors than him. I just some dudes I would rather watch instead of him. You know what I'm saying? And then I go.
Hey, this got to be. Hey, listen, this got to be. We got a podcast. This we got Dusty. Oh my God, boy, I love me some Dusty Rhodes. Love me some Dusty. Hey, we got to bring this. We got to bring this up, man. We got to do this one. We got to do that one.
That's definitely got to be one in the future. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Let's move on to these safeties. Ed
Reed and Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor, of course.
No arguments there.
No brainers. No
You're talking about two of the best at any level to ever do it.
I know some of y'all Miami fans gonna say a name, but I think you're gonna hear his name in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So hold your horse.
Don't hear it right now.
Hold
Bennie
your
Blades.
About to hear it expeditiously.
Bennie Blades at the star position. The reason why we did that was because Bennie Blades we know was a safety, but he was such a force in coverage that we had to include all three of these guys on the roster: Sean Taylor, Ed Reed, and Bennie Blades. You could switch all three of them up at the star position to the safety, to the free safety, to the strong safety, and you won't miss a beat. Tackling machines, coverage machines.
No doubt.
Sean Taylor was probably one of the fiercest sideline to sideline players you've ever seen play, but Bennie Blades was that guy. He was that guy. For all of the new heads or the YNs out there that ain't never heard of him, look him up.
No doubt, no doubt. Cornerback.
We got Antrell Roll and Phillip Buchanan. I think it was unanimous there.
The boy, of course, we just said Bennie Blades. Technically, got him in the slot. You know, as a nickel, excuse me, as the nickel. So,
well, he started his freshman year at cornerback. So, I mean, that was the position he came in playing. So,
okay, so it works out then. So,
yeah.
All right, so let's run it down. Oh, kicker. Got to do the kicker.
Carlos Huerta.
The Iceman cometh.
Iceman cometh, baby.
All right, run it down, G. Front to back.
Front to back. All right, we're gonna start on. We're gonna start here. We're gonna start at the top. We got linebackers: Ray Lewis, Dan Morgan, and Jonathan Billman. Safeties: Ed Reed and Sean Taylor. Star back, nickel back: Bennie Blades. Cornerbacks: Antrell Roll and Phillip Buchanan. Defensive ends: Daniel Stubbs and Greg Marks. And the man in the middle, Warran Sapp and Jerome Brown, with Mr. Carlos Huerta as the kicker. And of course, Jimmy Johnson leading the coaching staff once again.
All right, so fellas, strength of the group. What's the strongest position group?
It's the secondary for me. I'm looking at Reed and Sean Taylor, man.
That's tough. I don't like the cornerbacks as much as some of the other teams, though. I like them.
Yeah, their cornerbacks are good.
They're good, but I don't like
the greatest CBs.
Some of the other teams. You know what I'm saying?
I'm staying in this. I'm staying in the safety. I'm staying in the safety position. I think offensively and defensively, that's the best group on this team. Ed Reed and Sean Taylor.
Yeah, that's hell, dog. That's hell.
Bennie Blades.
And that's
hell, dog. Man,
that's absolutely crazy. They do everything well. They do everything well at the safety position.
Right.
Dan Morgan.
Talk about covering some running backs and tight ends, man. Then thumping in the box with Ray, man. That's a problem, dog.
And Ed Reed can return kicks. So it's that's incredible. That's the best safety tandem.
Tough defense
that we've covered.
That's a tough defense, dog.
Yeah.
Miami had some hell of a players in the history.
The star-studded roster right here.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think this is the team. This is the only team so far that I feel like can beat any team that we put together. This Miami team. I think this is they got the horses at every position other than quarterback because y'all went with Dorsey. But they can they can cover everything. They do They got players that do everything.
I'm gonna say this and G finna go off probably.
Well, I mean,
But I'm gonna tell you, but let me say it first. The thing with this team is that you can't help but think about too. Damn it, a lot of them translated to the NFL.
I don't hate shit. I don't hate shit because again, that's what we are going to judge who wins what game based on what they did in the NFL. I guarantee you. There's no other way you can look at it.
Or throw Dorsey out the window. Running backs, both translated. Linemen, I would say 3 of them really translated. You know what I'm saying? Tight end, translated. Wide receivers, translated. I mean, okay, D ends, okay, not so much. You know what I'm saying? D tackles, translated. Linebackers, translated. Safeties, damn sure translated. You know what I'm saying? Cornerbacks even played well in the NFL.
And Trail Road was a good.
That's what I'm saying. They translated. Buchanan played a bunch of years. You know what I'm saying? That whole damn team damn near translated, dog. Like I say, you take out the quarterback, man.
This is the team so far that we put together that I think can beat any other team that we put together, even my powerful Gators.
The top offenses that we talked about, like
LSU. Gators up out of here the first round.
But think about it.
No, they're not.
Offensively, who do we talk about for real? We talked about LSU. This team can match up with that team.
The 3 teams so far before Miami, I think we had LSU probably rated high.
Florida.
And get out of here. LSU, I think we had USC, and I think we had Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I thought we gave Nebraska some love.
We did. Hell no. But it's a style of play for them.
It's this style of play. They got some love, but I don't think, I don't even think we had
that style of play was a problem for people. You know what I'm saying?
It was a problem.
Was Frazier not good enough to get them to? How many championships?
He won. Yeah, he won back to back. I think
back to back, and they went to 3. Didn't they go to 3?
Yeah,
in a row.
Look at Ohio State's wide receivers: Chris Carter, Marvin Harrison Jr., and David Boston. David Boston probably, if we talk about translate, he's the one that didn't translate out that group. Running backs. Well, y'all killed Ohio State with this bull. Okay, whatever. Listen, Miami, they chose J.K. Dobbins over Ezekiel Elliott. So there's that. I'm gonna have to take USC down a lot. Look at Oklahoma from a standpoint of offense and defense.
USC was the other team. That's who the other team.
That's what I said. USC.
Yeah, Oklahoma,
USC. But USC one-sided. They was more so offense than they were defense.
Right.
Now they had Troy Polamalu. They had some good linebackers. Junior Seau.
Right.
But their cornerbacks was trash.
Yep.
And their defensive line, they was a good line, but really not no stalwarts for real.
Right.
Oklahoma's offense. We'll hold this discussion once we finish.
Well, we got a lot of
get into all of these offenses and defenses.
Yeah, because this team a problem though, dog. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah. We got a lot of pieces to continue to put together because we still, we got to go over. I feel like we need to rank the groupings from all the teams. So we got a long way to go with this. But this team, my God, I mean,
they're a problem.
Yeah, big time.
Miami Hurricanes, number 3, greatest program since 1980. You know what it is next week. You see it. You see it back there in the corner back there. You see it.
I'm excited about Florida State. I'm not.
I've already started putting Florida State together, and I ain't impressed. But
we'll see. Now that's where I was about to go. I'm excited to get to Florida State.
I'm the hating
because
they're gonna try to screw me, folks. I already know what's coming. I already know what they about to try to do. You know what I'm saying? I've done this team already. I already know what they about to try to do. Some bullshit is coming. The bullshit is coming. That's all I got to say.
Hey, but I feel like Greg.
That's all right. Alabama coming too, so it's all right. Bama coming too.
There's no way you can screw our team. We solidified, baby. We solidified.
It's
We
coming.
solidified, dog.
For
We
America, be
solidified.
on the lookout for it next
I
week. They try to fuck
I
for
can't wait till this dude pick his quarterback. I can't wait to hear who he calls his
my
quarterback
quarterback is picked
next
already.
week. I
It ain't
cannot
even a
wait.
discussion.
I
It ain't
can't wait.
discussion.
Oh my God.
Ain't nothing to
I can't
discuss
wait.
when it comes to QB. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing. But hey, be on the lookout, people, for the NFL special, that preseason special. Before the season kickoff, we will be doing the NFL special coming up here. What we got now? 2 weeks before the season kickoff? What's today's date? 17th, 3 weeks. Got 3 weeks before the season. So in a couple weeks, we'll be doing our picks for the season. Our MVP picks, division winners, all that's coming. So be on the lookout for that show coming as well. Any final words, fellas, before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. I think
Go Gators.
Roll Tide, of course. But yeah, I love the list. I love the list. Let's go.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go, baby.
Sure. But don't forget, people, thank you for joining us. Do not forget to smash that like and subscribe button on YouTube, the YouTube channel, Trash Talking with the Old Heads. Also, you can join the Facebook group, Trash Talking with the Old Heads. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate all the love we've been getting so far on YouTube. Appreciate it. And we out of here, fellas. Till next week.
Aight.
On the way. We on the way, baby. We on the way.
Go Gators. Go Celtics. Go Niners. Bang, bang.
Go Jason Tatum. Oh, he can't. My bad.